Hi guys, it's Kristen. It is 12:09 a.m. January 10th. It's just funny because for whatever reason, I guess I just do these videos during this time. So, and the train might come through at some point. Um, so fair warning. Um, so yeah, I have a lot to talk about. It's I don't really talk about really astrology, maybe just a little bit, but so I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. This is probably the last time it'll be this long. Uh, so if people don't really know what happened or know me or know, um, when my mom's health started kind of going downhill, I want to say uh, June, so 2021. Yeah, 2021. And I was also going through severe postpartum depression with my second son. It was worse than the first. And like between all of that going on, I really wanted my hair blonde because I've never been blonde before. And I have gone to salons, and I'm not kidding you. I would go every about 6 weeks because I get a lot of gray hair genetically. I started getting gray hair at like 16, but it's like always just like right here, like in the front. It's mainly like right here in the front. So of course. But yeah, so I have always like gone to salons and would ask them to I wanted to be blonde or pretty much mostly blonde, maybe have a little bit of like light brown in there, but mainly blonde. I'm not kidding you. Most salons, I would go and I would be constantly trying for a year. And they would always tell me, oh, well, it's going to take a year for you to get completely blonde. And I'm like, okay, fine, because, I have dark hair. And for some reason, I would never get there. There was a few times I would almost be there, but it's weird. I don't know if it's an accident or if it was on purpose, but I've had two times where I really tried to go pretty much all blonde. I want to say during the years of like 2018 to like 2021. And when I would almost be there, it would so happen that they dyed my hair a darker brown color on accident. And it may have been an accident, but they've always got it right every single time. And these are things that are weird things that's always happened. But you know what? Maybe it's been an accident. So maybe it's, the universe being like, you don't need to be blonde. And you know what? Knowing me, whenever I go through a lot of things in life, I do stuff with my hair or I get piercings. And it's weird that I haven't got any tattoos because I know a lot of people will get tattoos, but then they'll get addicted to that. And I feel like I probably would if I got tattoos. And honestly, I'm so indecisive that that's another reason why I've never got a tattoo because I can't be like, yes, that is what I want for the rest of my life on my body. I just can't. I just am. I would be like, yes, it's what I want, and then the next day be like, oh no. Mm. Or in a month I'd be like, I'm over that. Then it's this or that or the other. So, anyways, uh, my mind's been just everywhere. So yeah, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Sally's. I'm gonna go buy me some bleach. Go buy, the stuff to go do the bleach. And I'm gonna do it at home. So you know what? That's what I did. And I did it the first time, and it was still kind of like a yellowish orangish color, which means usually you have to bleach it again. And you usually got to wait like 6 to 8 weeks for that. Do you think I waited 6 to 8 weeks? No, I waited after I blow dried my hair and bleached my hair again. And I immediately knew once I got in the shower after the second time I bleached, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked myself. Basically, my hair was just like falling out. It was just, it was that anybody who's messed up or had that with their hair knows what I'm talking about. But it was just, but you know what? It actually came out looking good too. So in the beginning, I was losing a lot of hair, and then I was using like this Opolex and stuff. And it was just during about 6 months after I bleached it, I had so much hair fall out that uh yeah, normally even my hair like this, normally my hair is probably about right here, like average, probably about here. I lost half my hair, but it's growing back. The thing is I have like, I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to see if I can find a piece. Oh, here we go. So I have here, mind you, this is how long my hair is. I have pieces like this. I don't know if I can do it because of this, if you can, but like here, from right here. About half of it is like that. So for a long time, I was going through a lot last year anyways after my mom died, but I just didn't take the time to go get my hair done. And I don't know, it just, anybody that's kind of gone through grief and loss kind of feels like they hold on to certain things that feel like that person's still there, or uh, holding on to that kind of during that time frame, basically. And my hair was already long. And anybody that doesn't know this, my mom went to cosmetology school, and she was a hairstylist. She would do my hair a lot, and I would actually help her with her hair whenever, you know, she needed it done. So that was always nice because I had somebody who could, dye my hair if I needed my roots done or whatever. And I don't know, just my hair being long kind of, I actually, and maybe this is why, but right before I got pregnant for my first son, I went crazy. I would say I went a little batshit crazy. Uh, that's just an understatement. I couldn't even figure out what was wrong with me. I literally just, I can't explain to you how crazy I was being, but um, yeah, just one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut my hair to my shoulders. And I had already had long hair already, so I cut it to my shoulders. And so it's been a long time since I cut my hair to my shoulders. And and then I think it was like 2 weeks later I found out I'm pregnant. And then that's whenever the timing of months later my mom gets cancer and all of that starts happening. And that was kind of like the new growth during that time I cut my hair. And so the whole point of this story, the whole point of this story is I've been going through some really, really difficult mental things in my life right now. I'm a Gemini rising. Uh, I can't wait till Mars retrograde. Mars goes direct because it's been retrograde for, I don't know, I forgot, but it's been ridiculous. And and for anybody who's Pisces or Pisces rising, we're dealing with Saturn in the 12th house. And I'll talk about that in just a second because that's, something I did want to talk about in this video. But the whole point is I feel like I'm moving in a new direction in my life. I feel like I'm becoming a different person. Like, not a different person, I guess, but I'm just not the same. I feel like I've definitely started working on healing myself, and I feel like a different person, but I'm still me, if that makes sense. People may make sense, but I just feel a little bit better, but I still feel a little lost. I feel like a little lost, maybe because it just feels different. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, that's the only way I can explain it in this video for right now, but I'm sorry, I'm playing with my hair a lot. My hair is just like really in the way right now. But I haven't gone to the salon to get my hair done since before I bleached my hair, 6 weeks before that. And so March of 2021. So it's been almost 2 years since I've gone to the salon. And plus, prices have been expensive. And then there was, just a lot going on, especially in the collective and everything. And I was still going through things. So I just wasn't ready yet to, I guess, get my hair done or even cut it. And I knew I needed to get my hair cut because, like I said, I have pieces. I can probably even find it here, but like I have pieces like this. Like, look at this. I'm going to try to, like, it's hard to see, but that is not all the way down to here. And I've kind of just been ignoring it. And now that I've been working a lot on my healing and mental health and paying attention and trying to be more self-care and making trying to put myself first, because I'm a fucking I'm a people pleaser. I hate saying that now. And it's not, I guess hate is a strong word. I dislike saying that because it's more of, I know now that I've let a lot of people in my life take advantage over me. And I'm, like I said in my previous videos before, is I'm learning boundaries, which is hard because it makes me feel guilty whenever I put boundaries down and people are not okay with that. And it's just because they're not used to me doing that. And I'm not enabling that shitty behavior anymore. I'm not enabling that fucking shit where, you want to keep treating me like that. Peace out. Bye. I'm not doing it anymore. Because time is short. I don't want to waste it on people who are just trying to get something out of me. So pretty much it. Like, bye, So, yeah. So I'm getting my hair done for the first time and I'm getting it cut. And most likely it's probably going to be pretty short because of where, it's broken off. And I'm telling you, I have pieces like broken off, I think, to like here, or like right here. I don't regret bleaching my hair. Some people, they lose so much hair, but I already have so much hair. So I was thankful that it didn't look as bad. But, I definitely am learning not to be so impulsive on things that I feel emotions, I'm so used to just going with my emotions and my feelings instead of making sure and sitting there and thinking, is this, should I be doing this? Am I right about this? Do I need to just take a back seat on this and wait a few days or a few weeks or months until I can possibly get an answer? I mean, I'm just learning to not be so lash out. I mean, but it's a learning progress because I'm learning to be more vulnerable and just being, usually I'm very good at talking and telling people things about me anyways. I think it's more vulnerable if I was crying, like actually crying and showing more emotion while I am speaking or talking about something. So you know, I feel like I've always been the one that felt like I had to like keep myself together or show people that I'm strong and that they always can come to me and tell me everything. But then I can't go to them because then they'll think that I'm not as strong as what they think I am or that I can't handle, and that's not true. I've learned that we all need relationships, we all need people, we all need relationships, friendships, whoever it is. Like we need each other to have that connection, to learn how to interact with people. And that's usually when our biggest wounds come up and our biggest learning lessons are from relationships, and we see a lot of ourselves in other people that come around. And so it's just paying more attention to what kind of people are around you. And also, if you feel like you don't have the right people around you or group or friends, you got to start looking into yourself instead of playing the victim all the time. Because let me say is Pisces. And Pisces is so misunderstood. Pisces is so misunderstood. But I will agree with Pisces, we can get caught up and playing the victim. And I think it's a lot of the times because we care so much about other people and we take on everything else from everybody. And then we realize that other people won't do that for us. And we have expectations, sometimes illusions that are not real. And then we start playing the victim when we should have been paying more attention and not daydreaming or not fantasizing or illusions or have rose colored glasses on. Like really be present in the moment and really understand that things are, we can learn. And to don't play the victim. That's not cute. That's not cute because when you're out playing the victim, you're also not being open about the things that you do as well, because you're not perfect either. None of us are. So yeah, this is going to be, I wanted to do a video showing my hair for the last time of this, and then I wanted to do a video tomorrow because I'd add a certain video for tomorrow, but I did want to talk about real quick because I did say something about Pisces and Pisces rising dealing with Saturn in the 12th house. A lot of Pisces have drug problems or drug related issues. That's the reason why I did not do a video last week. And that this is one of the things I have been struggling really hard with since I left pain management back in April of last year. I knew a few months after I had my first son that I needed to get off pain medication, and I was on multiple things and multiple medications. And I always had this mindset that I was always going to be in pain, and that no one was ever going to help me in the medical industry, that this was it, and that I was still going to be in pain even whenever I took pain medication. But the more I came to realize, when I started dropping off medication, and especially after I quit pain management last April, I've actually had less back pain than I have had since being on pain medication. And yes, there are times where I still have extreme pain. So it's not like my pain just went away. Like, it's not like it vanished and just went into thin air. It's hard, because when you are on pain medication, you get looked at as a drug addict. And for years, I always got looked at as a drug addict. And I was treated like that in the medical industry. And it was hard. It was hard because I just wanted the pain to go away. And I didn't realize how these medications how much they can actually affect your body and your mind and everything. And when I started the process, because I knew it was going to be slow, and I started this kind of after I had sepsis in 2019. And I was just very, very sick. So I had to take it a lot slower than what I really wanted to. But I haven't really had a very, very hard time until I quit pain management. Because at that time I was put on Suboxone. So people know what Suboxone is a lot of times it's you take it so you don't get withdrawals, or helps you not get withdrawals. But the funny thing is once you get off that, you're still going to have withdrawals. Pain management put this out to me as this was just some miracle drug that was not going to make me have withdrawals, and my depression would be gone, my anxiety would be gone, and it helps with pain. And they acted like this was just some miracle fucking drug. Oh, this is a miracle drug. Like, oh, this is it. And I kind of knew about it and heard about it. And so at that time, I have had some people in my life that said it worked for them, but they were on it for short term. It wasn't what I've been on. And so I agreed to go ahead and take it. And they still had me on pain medication while I was taking the Suboxone. Because I don't really know, I guess, because they can lower your dose for your pain medication while you're on Suboxone, but they never did that. And I kept expressing to them that I didn't want to take pain medication every day, because I didn't need to every day. And they told me that was not an option, that I had to take it every day. And so I felt a crossroads, because primary doctors will not prescribe pain medication, even if it's for like 20 pills a month. Because they're so scared because of everything that's happened with the DEA and everything, and people, doctors losing their license. And, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. Oh man. It's because I'm telling I'm telling the truth right now, and this is hard to tell the truth on this one because um I don't want to tell the truth on this one. But I have to put it out there. Hopefully this will help somebody. Um so yeah, I continue to um kind of try to drop myself off the Suboxone and try to drop off the pain medication, but it was not really working. And when I finally left pain management in last April, um, it was like an exciting, like almost thrilling thing. Like, yes, this is like I'm getting there. Like, this is gonna happen. And then I want to say 2 or 3 months in, it was just extreme depression. And I was going, it was hard. And I just realized how addicted I actually was to pain medication. And people may get pissed off and mad that are in that take pain medication. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't take pain medication, but I do think that it's not good for you. I used to advocate and think, you know what, because if you have so much of this and that going on with you, and you have this injury and that and the other, that, you know what, pain medication, who cares, take it, it doesn't matter. And it does matter because it does affect your health. It does affect your immune system. And it affects a lot. And I realized that after I got off and was just on the Suboxone. And I have been struggling since then. And I've been really, really struggling the last 3 months. Because I've lowered down a little bit more, and I'm actually on a really low dose right now. I'm actually now being moved down to 1 milligram, which I've been on like about 1.52 milligrams. So, and to people that know about Suboxone are probably like, wow, you're getting very, very close. And I am. And that has been my goal for a long time, a long, long time. I've struggled to get off pain medication. And I've never wanted to admit that because I've never wanted people to look at me as a drug addict or addicted. But I did get addicted to them because I'm in this spot now where I'm going to go through withdrawals, and I've been going through withdrawals, and it's been hard. But I'm excited because I feel like this is new life for me, and that I'll be happier. In the end, I'm going to be happier, but this is just going to be a rough time until I can get to that point. And I know I'm at that point right now. I know I'm at this point where it will be really hard, and then it'll be done. And so I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's all I think about is me making it. And I know I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. And there's times I have setbacks. I have setbacks because I'm struggling mentally, and I'm struggling physically, like physically struggling, because I'm having so much fatigue, extreme fatigue. But I already have extreme fatigue from my health issues and after having sepsis. So now putting this on top of that, I I am struggling bad. And I have no help. I have no help. Cole is the only help I have. If he's on a job, I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody to call to help me, take my kids if I am just not feeling well or need that time. And then watching everybody else around me get the help that I never got or I still don't get is hard. But it's a learning lesson for me though, is I can't play victim though for that. I don't want people to feel sorry for me because that's not what I'm trying to do here at all. I'm trying to be and real about this shit. I wish the medical system was more protective over younger people. And to fight to not put someone on pain medication. And I know there's things that the pain is so unbearable. And I get that. I get that because I've been there. I've been in the hospital. I've been in and out of the hospital. Endometriosis and PCOS were had cramps so bad that I'm not kidding you. I've had cramps were like my cramps sometimes were worse than actual laboring contractions. And there was times like I could not talk. And people don't understand with endometriosis and PCOS, when you're having those cramps, you don't get a break. It's not like laboring and contracting where it's 30 seconds and then you got a break for a minute or 2 minutes. Well, that's when you're in like active labor. But with the cramps, it doesn't stop. It's ongoing. And it can be ongoing for days. And I've been there. I've been there where I've been in excruciating pain. And I'm just trying to find different ways to cope with physical pain. I am blessed right now that I don't have as much physical pain as of right now. I realize if I have a lot of stress or a lot of stress in my life, or I think that a lot of stress or depression maybe, or just a lot of built up emotions, that I get a lot more pain in my body. And I think that's because the emotions get held on to you, which causes issues within the body. And so I'm trying to learn to be aware. I'm very, very though so self-aware with my body. And I know immediately if there's something going on or something's wrong, and I'm really interested in trying I guess, what is it? The alternative medications, like holistic medications, maybe trying different herbs together to see if I can find something that, one, can help with fatigue and two, can help with pain. And if anybody knows already or has tried stuff that has worked for them, please let me know. I would love to know. I definitely would be willing to try it. I've tried, I feel like fucking everything almost, except for maybe that. I've tried a few things. because my mom was really into that kind of stuff too. And I think there was like something called white bark or something like that. She tried that, and there was some other stuff too she tried, and it it maybe helped a little bit, but it didn't really do a whole lot. But I'm really interested. Maybe need to look into a doctor, a holistic doctor, to see what to see what my options are, to try different things that may help. And the other problem is when I'm going through uh, mental problems, emotionally fucking issues in my life, I love to indulge in amazing, wonderful food and Taurus moon. Mm. So I self-indulge in food that is probably not good for me, and drinks. And I'm not talking about alcohol because I don't really like drinking alcohol. I'm talking about soda pop. It's my favorite, but I drink way too much pop throughout the day. That's my problem. And so I actually went to the doctor today and got on the scale and realized that I'm the same weight that I was when I gave birth to my second son. So changes need to be made. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready to start actually pushing myself for these things, and really need to keep myself accountable for that, and need to be open whenever I'm struggling or need help or any of that. And so tomorrow you guys will see, well, maybe today, whenever I might post it later tonight, I don't know, or it might be tomorrow. You'll see, you know, my haircut. And it may be pretty hard though to do that, because it's going to be pretty emotional. It's almost like letting go of, oh my gosh. it's it's almost like letting go of that time, that painful time. And it's like letting go and finally like moving forward. And people may think, oh my God, you're dramatic. It's a haircut. I'm trying to make this as a metaphor though, anyways, to look at it as that. And I'm lucky to have hair anyways, because my mom didn't have hair. Well, she lost hair and then she grew it and then she lost it again. And I'm blessed to have hair. I'm blessed to have the life that I have right now, because I've been able to do these videos, and I've been able to, I have actually been able to not work a shitty fucking job for once in my life. And it's nice. Like, I am so fucking blessed right now. I am so fucking blessed. And I hope that you guys are looking into your life right now and just seeing everything that you have, not what you don't have. Because when you look at things that what you don't have, you miss out on all the good things that you do have. And you may lose some of those good things that you were too busy looking at the things you don't have. So anyways, yeah, that was my pep talk for today. And yeah, so new haircut. I'm actually kind of excited too, because when it's so long, it's been getting so tangled, and you can see the dead ends anyways, because it has been fried and I just have not got my haircut. And yeah, I think, yeah. And so I'm ready to, I'm not gonna quit soda completely. I usually like to like sip on it and then I'm good, but like really like maybe once or twice a week start doing that. But really start eating better, taking care of myself better, and hopefully start feeling better and moving forward. And I'm excited, and I hope that all of you guys are doing well and doing good. I know it's been an emotional time for all of us, especially Chiron messing with us. And start opening up, start opening up and talking to people. And I know it's hard because I've been emotionally available for a long time and would be scared to be intimate, even in conversations, whether what that's friendships or not, because I didn't want people to judge me, or I didn't want people to think I was weak. I didn't want people to think I just I just thought too much. And sometimes we may assume in our heads or think way too much and think this person thinks this about us or that or the other. And we may make up shit in our heads that is not fucking real at all. I know I have that problem. And so, yeah, if you have that problem, work on it. Like I'm trying to work on all that shit right now. And Pisces and Pisces rising. I'm here for you. And Gemini's rising too. Fuck. Fuck. It's been fucking rough. It has been fucking rough, dude. I feel like I've been fucked like 100 times. You know what I mean? Maybe not. uh, yeah, anyways. I can't believe we said that. Anyways, yeah. I will have to say though, Pisces, you gotta let go of that fucking shit that you've been doing for years that you know is no good for you anymore, that hasn't worked. You know exactly, it may not be drugs either, but you know exactly what you've been doing the last however many fucking years. And you know what doesn't work that you keep doing, or you keep thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go back a little bit, or I'll be okay. No, stop. Really, just fucking stop. You're gonna ruin your life. Really. And from a Pisces, honestly, because we're so misunderstood, you gotta get rid of that fucking shit. All of it. All of it. All of it. Let it fucking go. Let those people go. Let those situations go. Let the past go. Let go of anybody who does not support you, who does not love you, who does not even, one, show actions, two, even express it, who doesn't even take you to good places or takes you in, doesn't, it's the people that don't take you into the fucked up places that you know. Like, oh, maybe if I do this, or if I go with this person, or oh, well, their life is crazy. You don't want fucking crazy. You've had fucking crazy for however long, because you are fucking crazy sometimes and you want to fucking do all that. Go with the people and the places that make you feel at peace and feel safe and calm. And I know that may feel fucking weird, but do it. Do it. Any bad habits? I know it's hard. Do it. Get rid of it. And you may not even be a Pisces rising, whatever. Pisces sun, Pisces rising. You could, I'm not even talking about astrology right now. If you have a bad habit, if you know that there's something that's going on in your life that you know, oh, if I go in this direction, it's probably gonna go shit. No, please don't do it. Listen to your intuition. If you know, you know. You always know, but you start to go, is it though? And yeah. 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 All right. Well, I'm getting off of here. Hope you guys had a great last week. Excited for my haircut tomorrow. I will be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. Bye.